If you want to know what it's like running a Pokemon card selling business in 2025, then this video is for you. What is going on, my Hound Doom pack? Hope everyone's doing well out there. Today I am going to go over in this video more about my business buying and selling Pokemon trading cards, the day-to-day operations, how I go about buying and selling in the different avenues, as well as what the future holds for me and what I'm trying to do by this channel, and also trying to scale my business and become a full-time Pokemon business without having to work a day job. With that being said, currently I do go to a job. I don't work full-time, I work part-time. The Pokemon selling business is one avenue of income I have. I also do make money from going to college. That I won't go into too much detail about. Well, you might say, well, what is your qualifications for even doing this video? What's your experience? And I've had about 6 years of being what I call a part-time Pokemon card seller. And over that course of that 6 years, I've definitely learned a lot. The different avenues in which that I do sell is trading card bulk. If you haven't seen that video, I go into more detail about that. There's also the PSA grading flipping business, which is basically just buying cards or evaluating cards, sending them off to PSA to get graded in hopes of getting good grades to significantly profit more off those cards than just selling them raw. Another big side of my business over the last 6 years, because I do this part-time, is simply just what I guess you would call investing in various products. For instance, I'll buy a product I've bought a product in 2022, and then I will later on just have it sit around and sell it for 4 times the amount I paid for it, 5 times, 6 times, even more than that sometimes. So that is another big one. And then probably the final avenue of doing this would be buying cards at a lower price and then waiting for them to go up in value to resell raw on the market. It's a little bit about the different avenues in which I sell, my history. Like I said, I am not a $1 million Pokemon business. I have not made even $100,000 a year doing this. But as far as something that is just part-time, that I can only afford so much time right now to do, it has been very impactful on my overall income over the course of a year. And I am looking to scale and do this full-time, which I will talk about how I'm trying to do that later on. So maybe it will give insight to anybody else who's trying to do that out there, what I'm trying to do. So on a day-to-day, you might say, well, if you're just part-time and you're just selling, you're not doing this for all of your income, then what does a day-to-day look like? Most of the time, if it's my day off or I'm out of class, then generally speaking, I am majority of the time spending an hour or 2, maybe even 3 during the day listing cards on tcgplayer. My tcgplayer, if you would like to shop from me, is TDS Cards INC. Just search that in the store name on tcgplayer, because I do not have a direct link to my shop. I'll try to find one. I'm still not completely savvy on that stuff just yet. But if you'd like to purchase from me, then that is one way to support this channel. I have over 6,000 cards or individual listings on there, and most of what I sell on there is just bulk, like bulk cards, things like that, things that I get for 2 and 3 cents a piece. I'll resell between 30 cents, $1, or something like that, and turn a profit off the like $3 cards that I get. I went over a lot more in detail of that in a different video. If you'd like to, that video is on my channel. I'll try to link it to this video somehow, so you can get to it if you would like to view that. But basically, I will list as many cards as I have time to during the day. It really adds up, and it makes it where my inventory is very big, and or is getting very big, and therefore people do multi-card orders, and I discussed that more in that other video. But I will look at my TCG player, see how many orders I have, and throughout the day I'll list more cards, and then usually at night sometime I will just go through and print all my order sheets and get my orders done. What I'm dealing with right now is sometimes I'll have 5 to 10 orders a day, or it'll go all the way up to like 25 or 30 orders in a day. Over the last week, I've probably had about 50 to 60 orders, maybe more than that. I don't know the exact number, but that is one thing that I will do for my business. Another thing that I'll do is list product either on eBay, which I'm trying to get away from. If you would like to purchase from me or see what I have listed, then I would recommend going to my website, which will be in the description of this video. It would really help support the channel. And if you want to get something from me, then please shop there. But I will list things on there, so that involves taking pictures, adding descriptions, reorganizing or tweaking my website. Of course, I do also list on eBay. I won't say much about eBay because I really don't want people shopping from me there, because I really am trying to revert all the traffic of people trying to purchase from me to my actual website, where I hope that I can permanently just sell on there and get rid of eBay. And that is, one of the angles of this channel, is that I'm really trying to get my brand out there. And if you're trying to start, a Pokemon selling business, I think ultimately your goal would be to get away from these sites that charge you a lot of fees to do business. They're good to start out with, but I'm really trying to maximize, how much I can profit, and therefore how much money I can put back into this business to scale it. So the YouTube channel that I've started, this channel is really to kind of get my name out there, to bring entertaining content, and just try to scale the business in that way via social media. I also have a Facebook page for my business. It's PokeDoom Collectibles. If you would like to look it up on Facebook, please go follow that. I have TikTok, which is also PokeDoom Collectibles. Please go and follow me there. I post on TikTok. I post on my Facebook pages. I'm really just trying to expand the social media and draw attention to my website, which I said will be linked in the description. But in the day-to-day, I'll be listing items there, just looking up market prices, seeing what I am comfortable with selling right now. Like I said, another avenue is just the social media. I spend time filming shorts, long-form content, just trying to get as much content as I can out there. I'm trying to constantly improve, brainstorm ideas, and just trying to make that a part of my everyday business. The next part is, going through eBay listings, because I'm not affiliated with a distributor. I don't have a distributor. I'm strictly going off a secondary market for what I buy and what I am selling and things of that nature. So I go to tcgplayer, eBay, and just search through listings of things that I believe are at a low enough price to buy to make money on later on. For example, I got this in today. Hopefully you can see it. It is the new 2025 collector chest, or whatever they're calling it nowadays. I got 9 of those in. I got them for under retail off eBay. I believe right under $28 a piece or something like that. So with the packs, I think altogether it'd be like 54 packs. That'd be like $4.70 a pack, $4.60 a pack. I think that's a really good deal. Right now, to my knowledge, there's no listing that is as low as that. I offered on somebody's and they accepted my offer. So, things like that. And most likely these will probably be a longer term hold. And maybe it'll take a while, but for me, I know different YouTubers, different business owners have different perspectives on this, but I do believe that Pokemon investing can get you places in this space. There is no really relative cost to just holding something for years on end and then eventually, profiting way more. Now, do I think that that's going to be something that's going to give you consistent money? No, but it can give you some pretty big bursts of money that can bring you into more product, bring you into a better space, to buy more things, expand the inventory that you have, or the collection that you have, and just keep on making money. I would say that my most consistent way of making money off of Pokemon right now is tcgplayer, selling cards, for like I said, like 40 cents to $1, and just getting bigger multi-card orders that way. And then in between, I will be selling things that I've had, I guess, like invested in. But through what I'm trying to do as far as scaling the business is, like I said, doing more social media like this, getting my name out there, and ultimately finding ways to consistently make more money selling Pokemon cards, which is something that else I would like to get into. Is that people would say, well, Pokemon cards is supposed to be a hobby and it's supposed to be fun, and ultimately I don't disagree with that. That is one of the reasons why, and one of the big reasons why, I would like to do Pokemon full time and sell Pokemon for my main means of income, is because I love it. Whenever I first got back in 2019, after getting out of the hobby, I think in 2016 or 15, it's because I liked it. I liked the cards, grew up with Pokemon, and it's something I generally have a lot of interest in. I have a personal collection in which I would never sell. There's cards that mean a lot to me in my collection. But ultimately, I think anybody in this world wants to do something they love for a full-time means of income. And so Pokemon is that for me. So for me, yes, the money is, something that I am after, but at the same time, I also want to enjoy what I'm doing in life, and in the long term. And I think that Pokemon is just that. And there's so many avenues in which that you can do that. that I want more people to be aware that, like, people like me or people that even have way bigger businesses than I do, such as like Pokey NE, or, you know, a ton of like ripper shippers out there, you know, you can do this if you set your mind to it. I've already accomplished so much in the 6 years, not near as much as some other people have, but I'm very thankful for what I have accomplished. But I have, you know, recently, you know, it's really coming to my mind that I want to do this full time. I want to scale. So that is where I'm at. So I hope that that is all helpful information to you. So I want to go into, you know, the difficulties of doing this as a means of income. And what people don't understand is that, you know, there are people who are making or were making in a better market earlier this year, you know, a lot of money off of scalping or things of that nature. And that is a way that you can make money in this space. Personally, it's not for me. You know, really, with a lot of times, if you're not getting like the most sought after things all the time, it's not going to be a means of income that's going to be very stable. And then if something doesn't sell for what you would like it to sell for, and the market is not where you want it to be after that product releases, then you may end up not really making anything at all. You're just taking unnecessary risks. For me, I do go and buy things to hold, to invest in. So I do that. But I'm not in there buying up a whole pallets of things or anything like that. But the difficulties of, you know, doing this part-time is just that it is, you know, like a second job. It truly is. It's not easy. There is, you know, like I said, I spend hours listing cards on my phone, looking up prices, you know, seeing, you know, every day where market prices is on different products, what I can list, what I can't list, what I'm happy with the profit on, what I'm not. You know, and sometimes there's slower weeks, sometimes weeks pick up. So there are a lot of it is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but if you want to do it, you have to put your mind to it and know that everything will pay off in the end. And if it doesn't, at least you did try. Well, that's the video for today, Pack. If you haven't not already, please subscribe, like, and comment. We have a 1K giveaway where at 1K subscribers, I will be giving away a PSA 10 Crown Zenith Pikachu and an Astral Radiance pack to one lucky winner. Please make your subscription public so it can be seen and be added in for a chance to win those. Please comment down below what is something that you may like for me to go into detail on a different video about the day-to-day workings of, you know, a part-time Pokemon seller. Also, if you haven't already, please go to the links below if you would like to see what I have to offer as far as what I'm selling. If you want to support the channel, I do have a new mystery pack up that is on my shop. So if you're into that, there are some pretty good chances at winning some pretty decent stuff on that, or getting some of the chase packs for the mystery packs and stuff like that. Please go to my shop and read the description on that. Visit my tcgplayer store. I appreciate you watching. Until the next one, stay safe, Pack.